And we're here with Killswitch Engage. How's it going?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So how's the tour cycle been going for this album so far?
Great. It's been fairly long, I guess. I think we're hopefully wrapping it up. Getting towards the end, maybe we can start thinking about writing again, maybe later this year. But it's been going really, really well, and it's fun to be here doing stuff like this at the end of the cycle. It kind of shows that people paid a little bit of attention to a couple songs and they liked it, so it's a nice thing.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So how, what's been the best show you played on this cycle so far? Like, there's got to be one that just stands out.
The best show on the cycle?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
When you guys went on tour with the Five Finger guys out there on the Trust America, I mean, there's tons and tons of
shows. We had some great shows there. We got to some places, well, we got to South Africa for the first time ever on this cycle, so that was really cool. So that definitely, when you get to some place new you've never ever done before, it kind of stands out. So that'd be one of them.
So do you guys go like explore the cities and stuff whenever you go there, or is it just like a get on stage?
A little bit. We had a couple extra days off down there, which is kind of rare. A lot of times you don't get that, so that was kind of fun. We also figured if we're going to go all the way there, might as well have a day or two to see something rather than just get out of there. Yeah, so it was cool. So we did some cool stuff. Some dudes did the shark cage swimming thing, and and a little safari thing we did. It was pretty awesome.
I can imagine. So where's the best food to eat in the world?
The best food to eat? I would have to say Japan, maybe.
Japan?
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, I'm big into seafood, and there's all kinds of crazy stuff in Japan, and it's all really good. Like we were just there fairly recently, and they would just take us out to eat and just bring stuff, and you don't even care what it is, just eat it. just don't even just eat it. It doesn't matter. It's always awesome.
Geez, that's awesome. We need to go to Japan.
Yeah, definitely.
So, tell me about the moment you knew Jesse was coming back to the band. Like, how did that feel? Like, do you remember that exact moment?
Yeah, pretty much. It was great. It was really great. It was probably when we first got in a room with him and played, because we kind of talked a little bit about it, and it obviously made a lot of sense. Like right from the beginning, it made perfect sense. But at the same time, we weren't 100% sure if it was going to work out or if he was going to be really into it. But then we got together in a room with him and started playing some songs, and just immediately it's like, yeah, this is the way it's going to work out. And we played a bunch of the old stuff with him, and it was cool. And then we played some of the songs that Howard was involved in, and he sounded fantastic on that. We had been writing some of this record already, so we played him a couple of the demos of stuff that we had written, and he just got super excited when he heard that. So yeah, it was very, very cool. Yeah,
I know that No End in Sight leaked really, really early on.
Yeah.
And you guys started playing that on Trespass because people were asking for it.
Yeah. That was really early, but it was cool because we had it done for a while, and the record wasn't going to come out for a while still, so it was kind of annoying to have this stuff that we wanted to play for people.
Yeah.
And so, at first, whenever anything leaks at first, you're always kind of mad. But then it worked out great because we got to play the song, and people were interested, and created a little, buzz about Jesse being back. And people got to hear something with him.
Yeah.
And even though it wasn't the greatest version as far as being mixed, at least it was something,
Yeah.
And plus, we could play it, and people will have all the phone, YouTube stuff online anyway. So.
Well, it's funny because I remember whenever you guys played it in Oklahoma City, people were singing along to it, man. It was like, this has only been up for a couple of weeks, and people were just getting all into this song. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat thing.
Yeah, I mean, at least it wasn't the single that leaked. I mean, that would have been bad, but...
Yeah. But we didn't even know then what any single was going to be, so who knows? It could have been, maybe. But it all of it worked out really well, and having Jesse back is incredible. It's a blast.
Yeah. Well, he's a great lyricist. He's really great at telling stories. So, speaking of that, like, tell me about Always. Like, how did you guys go about writing that? Like, what inspired everybody?
Always was a song musically that Joel came up with most of the music for that one, and we weren't really sure if it fit in the record. We couldn't decide if it was a really nice change of pace on the record or if it was a sore thumb. We weren't sure, and it really came down to the last second of whether or not it was going to be included or B-sided. And obviously Jesse was just super inspired lyrically, like usual, and that song got something going in him that was really, really cool. And the vocals just came out so well, we had to include it. And then the whole thing, and he worked together with the video directors for that video, and the video's done really well. So yeah, it's turned out great. And then we were just kind of worried about playing it live. We go through so many stupid hang-ups like, oh, I don't know if it's heavy enough to play live, blah, blah, blah. And they play live and people are singing along, so everything worked out just fine.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you can still see everyone going crazy on stage during that song, so it's still a good song to play live.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's a great song. I'm sure that touches so many people, man. I mean,
it seems to, which is really amazing to step back and think about that. When we get certain feedback from people that, for various reasons, that the song really meant a lot to them. And it's not just that one, there have been other ones, but anytime you hear it, you're just really, really floored by it.
Yeah. So tell me about playing shows with Phil from All That Remains.
Oh, yeah.
I still have a Killswitch Engage shirt from that tour. So
yeah.
How was that, man? That's
crazy. Man, yeah, he bailed us out not even a day's notice, really.
Really?
Yeah. So that was really, really awesome of him to do that. And I mean, we've known him forever. Anyway, it's just a guy that's, we all grew up together in the same area and went to tons of shows together. Blah blah blah. So it was cool having him out there, and it was really interesting that the way that our kids are, like, all our fans were still stoked that we were playing, even though we weren't playing with our singer.
Yeah.
But they were all still stoked, and they were all still into the songs. And it was funny. When we had the whole thing go down with Howard and then getting a new singer, it was something we could look at. And we're like,
yeah.
There's reason to be positive, because when we did that tour without him, everyone was still there. The shows still did really well. People were still singing along. So, it's not that we're just going to fall apart because we lost one guy.
Yeah.
Like, the band is bigger, it's like stronger than just any one guy that's in the band.
Yeah.
And that gave us a lot of encouragement to move forward. And then obviously everything worked out great with Jesse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, during that tour, was that the point where you knew that you guys were looking for a new singer?
No.
Really?
That was a lot earlier than that. But
it was earlier than that.
Yeah, because we did some more touring after that too.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't working out afterwards. So what are you gonna do?
Well, you got Jesse, so
yeah, it's great.
Well.
Yeah, it worked out. It worked out.
Well, I think that's really all I have for you. What do you want to say to your fans?
Thank you. There's no reason for any of us to be doing this without you guys. So, really, we owe everything to the fans. It's amazing how much love we've gotten over the years. So, thanks so much.